Rachel Reeves came into office promising two things that voters liked: stability after the Truss-Sunak mayhem and no rises in the main personal taxes. 1 year later, she's facing a 30 to 50 billion pound fiscal hole, jittery bond markets, an openly restless Labour Party, and a business lobby preparing to boo if she reaches for their wallets again. It's the classic Westminster trap: promise prudence, inherit a mess, and then discover that prudence costs. Last year's Tory black hole supposedly justified Reeves's tax-grabbing budget, but the numbers keep shifting. Productivity forecasts have been revised down again, welfare savings have been abandoned, borrowing costs are higher, and the triple lock keeps ratcheting pensions upwards. And add it all up, and she needs perhaps £30 billion just to stand still in November. Next week at Labour's Liverpool conference, executives from Sainsbury's, NatWest, Centrica and Octopus will pay £5,000 a head for access and plead no more raids, please. They argue that last year's corporate tax rises and complex new employment rules have choked investment. They're not threatening to vote Reform UK, but they can move money, jobs and lending. A government that campaigned as pro-enterprise is now being seen as seeing companies as an easy target. Labour's 2024 manifesto promised no rise in income tax rates, insurance, national insurance or VAT. Reeves has already stretched that by freezing thresholds, a stealth hike worth thousands to average families, and is considering more. Breaking the explicit pledge would be politically explosive, yet almost all other options are worse. Wealth tax, popular in polls but easy to avoid and risks a flight of the rich. Pension raids, touch pensioners and the tabloids howl. More business taxes, well, she's already facing revolt in Liverpool, and that's where the conference will be. The Resolution Foundation, staffed by Reeves's allies, suggests a tax switch: cut employee national insurance by 2p and add it to income tax. That hits the self-employed, landlords and pensioners, while letting Labour claim it keeps its working people promise. The Institute for Government, funded by Labour donors, says it bluntly, middle earners must pay more. These are trial balloons, but they show how few painless levers remain to Rachel Reeves. Andy Burnham's mutterings about challenging Keir Starmer have spooked markets and distract Number 10. A reshuffle that cleared out the entire business team added to the sense of drift. Business leaders say their biggest wish is stability. Stop swapping ministers and stop flirting with leadership coups. If Starmer looks weak, Reeves's room to raise taxes shifts further. No Chancellor wants to hike bills while the knives are out. There are some possible escape routes. She can still extend the stealth threshold freeze to 2030, quiet but lucrative. Dress any rise as reform, the national insurance income tax swap. Blame the Tories for hidden damage discovered after taking office. Well, that's been done to death. Couple pain with goodies for Labour's base. Lift the two-child cap, boost benefits. Push spending restraint harder, though her MPs hate that phrase. None is costless. All her options risk angering someone important: voters, businesses, or her own benches. Reeves wanted to be the sober builder of growth. Instead, she looks like a bookkeeper trapped between manifesto promises and fiscal gravity. November the 26th will be painful. Stealth taxes will almost certainly stay, and some creative rebalancing between national insurance and income tax may appear. And if she missteps, if she clobbers business again or shreds the 2024 pledges too blatantly, she risks both market jitters and a Labour civil war. The irony is rich. A Chancellor who campaigned on stability is running out of stable options.